You know how they say man plans and God laughs? That explains why this is the first YouTube video I've done in 2021. Welcome to the Chris Stevens Writes YouTube channel. I'm, of course, Chris Stevens. I am, of course, a writer, a journalist, a novelist, opinion writer, blogger, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you need written, chances are I can write it. So this is my first video of 2021. That obviously wasn't the plan when I started this year. My goal, of course, was to vlog at least once a month or twice a month, or once a week. None of that materialized because First Day Hoops Report, which is my baby, my self-started sports journalism blog covering basketball in the state of Delaware, has done way better than I anticipated. I am very honored and humbled that people want to know about high school basketball in the state of Delaware, and I probably will expand that to college basketball now that it seems like we're going full steam ahead with college sports again. And that was one thing that took away from, vlogging. The other thing is the actual purpose of this video, which is to talk about, the weight loss thing. So today is August 1st that I'll be recording this. You probably won't see it until August 2nd, depending on how, things work out. And last year on this date, I reached my weight loss goal, which was to be at the lowest adult weight of my entire life. I was 249 in the winter of 2013, 2014. Got back up to about 375, started feeling sorry for myself, started feeling frustrated, and I said, okay, you know what? I can fix this. I can do this. And on this date last year, I was down to 244 pounds. Today, I am down to 233 pounds. So to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of reaching that weight loss goal and hopefully making it stick this time, I decided to vlog about it. And if you ask me what has changed about my life in the last year or so, nothing really outwardly sticks out, quite frankly, but a lot of internal stuff. So the reason I wanted to lose the weight was obviously to feel better about myself and also to be more attractive to women in a dating sense. Now, I can't say that that's happened, and I think more of that is because the pandemic has pretty much killed any chance of me curing myself of my social anxieties and social awkwardness. The things that I love to do, like car shows, I haven't been to a car show since 2019, haven't been to a concert since 2019. Those two things have been pretty much off the books until recently. And that's frustrating because those are the two things that I would feel most comfortable engaging someone else in conversation in. And those things have been taken away. And online dating, while convenient, it really is hard to get to know someone through texting. And it's really not that safe, no matter what these people at the CDC, no matter what the government tells you. It's not that safe to be out and about maskless. I don't care what they say. And this is coming from somebody who's vaxxed up twice. I got the Moderna. And if you're asking me if I had any side effects from Moderna, the only thing that was really bothering me was my arm for a long time. Not a long time, about a week. But I didn't get the flu. I didn't get any flu-like symptoms. I didn't get any chills. I didn't get any sweats. I wasn't lethargic. Probably because I've been busting my ass so hard on the exercise. It's like my immune system is already built up in a sense. And no, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. So I'm telling you how I felt. I got the shots. I felt fine. You should get the shots. And you'll feel fine. Guaranteed. Anyway, so it's not safe to be out and about. It's hard to meet people like that. It's hard to meet people online. And that is probably what has tripped me up so far in the personal aspect of my life. The internal aspect of it really has been a revelation because it's forced me to rewire my entire self. My manager at work said that you've lost the weight on the outside, but you're still carrying all that weight inside. And that's what got me to therapy last July. Hard to believe it's been a year. And my therapist has worked very hard with me on forgiving myself for who I used to be and embracing who I am now. That's why if you follow me on Twitter at CJ Writes and Things, my Twitter bio begins with, the path to peace is about the journey, not the destination. Something like that. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Don't feel like scrolling through shit to find it, but you'll find it if you follow me on Twitter. And that is something that I've learned when people have said to me, you're an inspiration. You have inspired me to start working out. You've inspired me to start eating better. You've inspired me to do this, that, and the third. And I ran from that at first because I'm not a person who really likes attention that much. Here I am sitting in front of a camera, talking. Go figure. Anyway, that to me was something that I had to learn to embrace because while me being humble and modest serves me, talking about my journey serves somebody else. You know, the people that want to change their lives, want to change their attitudes, want to change their routines, want to change their mentalities. And people who look to me as someone that they can be inspired by, it's very humbling. It's flattering, it's thrilling, and it's humbling. And I can't thank enough people because I didn't know how many people were watching me or were even watching me at all. So folks saying, we could do this, we could do this because of you, we could do that because of you. Hey man, I'm honored and thrilled. That's all I got for you. And I'm very thankful to people who have, reached out to me for advice on weight loss and exercise, but I am no expert. As you can see, I'm not exactly buff and cut, but look, another great graphic t-shirt. And I have to be honest with you, I found this at Foreman Mills for $7.99. I've always wanted something with the old school Phillies baseball P on it. I couldn't find anything in my size that I felt was flattering. This is a single X. $7.99 from Foreman Mills off of Philadelphia Pike here in Wilmington, Delaware. Got it. And I'm wearing it proudly. And as you can see, it's a point of pride for me to be able to buy and fit graphic t-shirts because I couldn't do that before. At least not comfortably. At least not that I felt like that would look good on me. But now I feel like t-shirts do look good on me now. So that's a plus. And overall, the journey that this has been for me has just been, again, rediscovering myself, relearning who I am, relearning who I was, and who I am now. And being able to feel good about yourself is something I feel like everybody should experience at least once in their lives. At least once. You can feel bad about all the stuff you can feel bad about because God knows there's a lot of shit to feel bad about in this world today. But if you can find something at the end of the day that gives you a moment of peace, that gives you a moment of satisfaction, if only for a minute or a moment, hang on to that. Embrace it. Cling on to that. Because it's not a lot that we've got going on in the world right now that's good. Those are the facts. This is a shitty time in world history, not just American history, world history. So, please, if you find something, it doesn't have to be weight loss, it doesn't have to be exercise, it can be whatever makes you feel good. Hold on to that. Because it's hard to find stuff like that. With everything, with the world just a constant stream of bad news. That's very difficult. So I want you guys to find something that, whatever it is, makes you feel good. Because you deserve it. And that's something I had to convince myself of. When people were saying, you're an inspiration, you're this, you're that, I ran from that. But once it was okay to feel good about it, once I learned that I could feel good about it, I was like, okay, now I'm fine with this. I'm good. We're good now. Let's roll. If somebody, is inspired by me, if somebody changed their life because they saw me doing it, that's great. That is great. And I don't take that lightly for a second. So I thank everybody, who's ever going to watch this video, people who know me, who follow me on social media in different places. Thank you all so very much. Y'all, as much as y'all say I got y'all going, y'all keep me going. Because it means I'm doing something right. And that's always been important for me to do something right, at least once. So I'm very thrilled and honored and flattered, humbled, all that shit. Thank you all very much. So, that is what the last year has been like for me. I felt better about myself externally. I'm starting to feel better internally. Like I said, there's still the part about trying to date that's hard because I'll be 40 in less than 8 weeks. I'm probably the last of my peers that don't have a kid, that don't have a spouse. And I'm not saying I want those things. Again, I'm not going to get too deep off into this because who really gives a shit about personal lives at this point? This is supposed to be the YouTube channel where I talk about writing and different things. But if we veer off into something personal, so be it. Nobody wants to spend their whole life alone, Got to find somebody, to spend time with, somebody to kick it with, somebody, to fill up the spaces. But you have to be complete, too, before that person comes. So that's something I'm working on as well. But I still would like to, date, hang out with somebody, different adult, scenarios that we won't get into for the sake of, this might be a PG-13 video or even G-rated. Who knows? But I've cussed already, so no, it's not PG-13 or G. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Work out 7 days a week. Late 30s, early 40s. You know what's through the roof right now. If you're watching this video and you fit any of the scenarios that I just mentioned, you can relate. I know you can. So that is the only thing that's probably tripping me up is feeling kind of inadequate or insecure because I'm not beating, women or, getting a reaction that I'd hoped for when I lost the weight. But once I got that out of the way, it's like, you know what? I still feel good about myself. I still feel good about the path I'm on physically. Everything else is just going to have to fall into place when it falls into place. So that is where we are 1 year later. And I have 2 announcements before I sign off. So, shout out to Honesty Price. That is one person I want to shout out by name. Honesty is a fellow writer, fellow author. She reached out to me. She said, Chris, I got these short stories. I need them edited. Can you do this for me? Now, I've done journalism copy editing for 20 years almost. It's like I can do this with my eyes closed. That is a comma splice. You don't need a period there. Start a new line here. Put this quote here. Take that word out. It's too wordy. I can do that with my eyes closed. Editing someone's art is something that I'm very, very sensitive about because I would hate somebody to mess with my shit, basically. So when Honesty came to me, I was like, yeah, I've done like journalism editing, but I don't think I can do novel writing, creative writing editing. She's like, yes, you can. So Honesty was my first editing client, and I am opening my email box to more editing clients. Basically, I'm starting an editing service on the humble. If you need something edited, whether it's a short story, a grant proposal, a funeral program, whatever you feel like you need an extra set of eyes for, these eyes, even though they're blind as hell without glasses on driving, they're trained to look over words. Literally. Part of my journalism in English degree. I can do this. And I want to do it for you. So if you need something edited, email me at Chris Stevens Writes, ChrisStevens. Did I say that right? ChrisStevensWrites@gmail.com. Yes, look for me there. Or I'll just put a link in the description below. That's what we'll do. So if you're interested in having your stuff edited, my rates are very affordable. I'm not money hungry, but at the same time, a service is a service, and I'd like to be paid for it. So we can discuss all of that in private. Also, August 5th will mark my 7th authorversary. That was the day I released my first collection of short stories called I'm Feeling That. And since then, I've self-published 10 works of fiction. Got to go back and look at my Kindle program and see what I can offer for free. But from August 5th to August 8th, which is next Sunday, you will be able to you'll be able to download every Kindle book that I've released for free that fits into the author program. Might be all 10, might be a different 7 or 8, but I promise it will at least be 70 or 80% of what I've already written you will be able to find at the description below. Okay, so that pretty much covers what I wanted to talk about for this YouTube video. I said I was going to blog and vlog. I said I was going to vlog either 2 times a month or once a week. So I got to stick with one of those. If you're watching this video, please feel free to keep me honest. Keep me in check. Say, Chris, remember you were supposed to vlog. And it's like, yes, I got to vlog. So let's vlog. I also have a podcast, Chris Pods and Things. Once again, that'll be in the description. So thank you all for watching once again. Hope y'all are good. There'll be more videos, so be sure to subscribe, comment, like, dislike, whichever you want to do. It's cool. It's your preference, your prerogative. Is your prerogative. Okay, that was corny. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Till next time we talk, y'all be good or be good at it.